Alright. Apparently I didn't press record, so I just weighed myself on the scale and I'm 170. So we skip that part. So early video today because I had to take my Tesla in for maintenance and I woke up early and I was 170. So story about sausage McMuffins. I went my whole life thinking that they were like hard and crappy, but then when I moved out to where I live now, the close by McDonald's, they used to be really big. Well, they're still really busy, and I'm guessing since they're so busy, their food didn't have time to sit, so they always had to make everything fresh. And because they made it fresh, it brought more people back. So it's like a vicious cycle of good business. But they always made it fresh, and when I ate it the first time, it was so pillowy and perfect and warm, and it was amazing sausage McMuffin. I was like, what? This is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's intended to be. And I've just been eating crappy sausage McMuffins my whole life. So I used to always eat there for like the first 2 years when the restaurant opened, but then COVID happened and they stopped doing all day breakfast. So I couldn't be bothered to wake up early enough to go get it. But since I had to wake up early today, and since I hit my weight, so I lost 45 pounds in 4 months. The first month I lost 15 pounds and I've dropped 10 pounds the past 3. So yeah, 4 months, 45 pounds. The first 15 was the easiest because I was the heaviest, and this last one was the hardest. Just to scrape off a couple pounds was harder than losing like the 10 prior. So it's gonna be like a mukbang video or whatever, but no crunching sounds with a mic. So I have an apple fritter, hash brown, 2 sausage McMuffins, bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, sausage burrito, and a lot of water. Not much talking, I'm just gonna eat. Also, since after the pandemic, I discovered the McDonald's app. You can get a lot of free stuff and you can edit your stuff. There's a little customize button. There's free shit you can add on to a lot of things. You can put pickles and stuff and all that. Apparently you can get free butter on your McMuffin. And I'll show you on the next one, but this is as good as I remember. Got that sheen of butter on there. Actually, I'll hold that for later. Hash brown. I don't know if we can hear from there, but it's crunchy. McDonald's water is special. It tastes good. I think it's because you eat it with all the food, and it's like you're saving grace. So it makes the water taste better. The food makes the water taste better. Oil tastes slightly old. Not quite rancid, but it's aged. 5 minutes. Plenty of time to finish everything. So I did a water fast yesterday, and a normal fast yesterday. And that's how I was. I was actually, I guess my standing hydrated weight with no food would be like 173, 174. But my dry weight is 170. So I do a lot of cooking competitions, but whenever I get the chance, I do food eating contests too. I won a spam musubi eating one. And I did a couple others. I can't eat a lot. Well, I don't consider this a lot. I can't eat like 5 pounds or more, but I can eat fast. So for the spam musubi eating contest, well, that's a story for another time. But basically, there's this guy who's been winning it, the spam musubi eating contest, for like 2 or 3 years. And then I went in for my first time, and I beat him by like 1.5 musubis, and that's out of like 8 or 10 or something. So it's a pretty big gap. And that was me not trying the whole time because I wasn't expecting to win. But we'll leave that for a story for later. I've never tried this before, but I got it. Sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. Weirdly enough, there was no option to add butter on this one, but there was option to add butter on that. I don't like this. It's dry. It's hot, and I think it is how it's intended, but that bottom bun is too thick, and the top bun is too thick. I guess a thinner version of it would be a sausage McMuffin. So. I used points on this, so it would have been like $4.30, but yeah, I wouldn't pay $4.30 for this, but it was free. Very dry. There's 6,000 points for this. So, you can give my 2 cents on McDonald's points. They're somewhat useless because they don't stack with the deal of the day, and like the value you get out of it is relatively equal. So, like, gaining points doesn't really do anything if you're just gonna get a $1 large fry anyways. longer video today because I'm gonna enjoy it, not rush it. Even though I don't like this, I still like it because I'm eating food. I only ate like one cheat meal once every 1 or 2 weeks for the past 4 months. Every other day, I've been eating about 500 calories of salad. Starting to get full. It's gonna taste. What? It's cold. I ordered it warm on the app. That's a weird apple fritter. He either gave me the wrong thing or it's a very bad apple fritter. It's like a cinnamon roll. Oh, I'm done with that. I'm just gonna eat the sausage McMuffin. This and French fries and water. The 3 best things from McDonald's. I don't care for their meat patty, but their sausage is good. I should make a Big Mac with sausage patties. That'll be amazing. Big Mac with sausage patties. Also, I've been slouching this whole time to try and keep my head in the frame, and I'm leaning forward. So, I used to eat these like 2 or 3 times a week. This is the first time I ate it in 2 years. Two years and 3 months. That's when COVID started. Also, usually when I ask for water, they give me the free ones by default. So I asked for 4 waters, and then when I got the receipt, they charged me 50 cents per water. So I got $2 of water. That was a good meal. All right, see you tomorrow.